Hey, SpiderWayne here, and today I'm going to show you how to change your battery from your old iPhone 4S. I just bought an iPhone 6 Plus, and I love it, but it doesn't work in my car the way this phone used to work. So every day I have to charge this. If the battery dies, I have to let it charge overnight. It takes too long. I can't use it in the car like that. I need it to hold a charge longer. So I went online to Amazon, a place called Zetron. I got another battery from them, so I'm going to show you. I know there's a lot of videos on this, but if you want to see another one, I'm going to do it right now. And also, keep watching because I'm going to make another video pretty soon where I'm going to give away some MIME glass for the iPhone 6 Plus. So keep watching for that video. It'll be out soon. So if you want to see how to change battery in your iPhone 4S, here we go. Okay, if you do order from Amazon, and you do get it from the same place I did, which is Zetron, Z-E-E-T-R-O-N, this is what it comes with. It comes with a suction cup, which you won't need, 4 screwdrivers, which 2 are Phillips heads. One's a thicker one. One's a 0 and one's a 1, I think. Flathead screwdriver. You might need this to help pry the battery out a little bit, but you won't need that thicker Phillips head. You get these 2 plastic parts to pry it out with, and I already tried doing it once, and I actually broke the wider one, and it turned out I didn't need it anyway, so that's okay. All right, so and then you got your hex or pentalobe, I think they call it, screwdriver, and your other Phillips. So I'm going to keep these 3 out and this prior. They also give you 2, I don't know, guitar picks for some reason. 2 odd guitar picks. And then of course the battery, a cloth, microfiber cloth, and another cable in case you need another cable. I have plenty of these, so I won't be needing that. Okay, here we go. Let's do the install. I'm going to put this cloth down so that the screws get away from me. They won't go too far away. Okay, first off, what you want to do is get that pentalobe, the hex little screwdriver. And you're going to take these 2 screws out. I hope you can see it. Also, just a note, the back of your phone, mine says A1387, and on a lot of the websites on Amazon, they'll tell you if that's what the battery works with, which is even on the battery, it says it right here, A1387, and then they have it again, A1387, but it also works with an A1431, okay? So let's take these screws out right here. Using the pentalobe screwdriver, take off the first one. Let's get the second one out of here. Okay, to take this off, push down and push forward. And then you'll see there's a gap here. Now what you want to do is just pick it right up, take it right off. Okay, here's your battery. To get this off, or to get this out of here, you're going to need to take this screw off. I don't know if you can see it, but you're going to want to take these 2 screws off. One is here, and the other is here. When you take this off, be careful if you have this part on here. This part isn't connected to anything. The screw is holding it down, and I'm not sure what it's for, but you may want to make sure to put it back. When I first took this off the first time, this piece fell out, and I couldn't remember how to put it back in. So I believe I have it back in the right way now with this little copper tip pointing upward. So, okay, so let's get these 2 off now. And these 2 screws, you're going to use that thinner Phillips head screwdriver. So I'll take this one off first. These are really small, so be careful when removing these. Okay, the second one, you're going to want to also be careful because like I said, that piece can come off at any time, since the screwdriver or the screw is the only thing holding it into the iPhone. Okay, so there it is. It just flew out. And so did the screwdriver. I mean the screw. So, okay. Now what you're going to want to do, before you take the battery out, you want to pry this out. So let's get this little plastic piece here. And just kind of, gently pry it out. There it goes. It's out. Okay, not too much to it. And then this plastic piece, pull up. Now, it's not going to be that easy if you've never done this before. You're going to want to take maybe this, or I also used, which probably wasn't a great idea, but I used a flathead screwdriver to get in here and dig around and pry it up. It's not that bad because this plastic stays in here. The battery will come out just like that. And like I said, this stays in here. So if you do pry around in there, it's not that bad. So if the tape stays on there, take it off. Go to your new battery. Put it on there. You want this to be held down. Make sure this cable is bent about like that before you put it back in. It'll be a lot easier. Okay? If it's already bent like this. So, okay. Lay the battery back down into your iPhone case. I try to come over to the side as much as possible so I can get this piece with the cable down in there. Now, before I put this piece back on, here's the trick. You got to get this piece. I doubt that you can see it, but you got to get this piece back in there. So remember, this little copper head pointing up. So I'm going to try to put it back in while you're watching. Okay, get that out of the way. I'll put that back on. You probably can't see what I'm doing, but you don't need to. You just need to know where it goes and that it has to go back in. Oh, I had it, but I had it upside down. Let's try this again. Push that down, and looks like I got it. So now that that part's back in with that copper head pointing up, I'm going to keep my thumb on it. Well, first let's set this down, and let's get the little screwdriver here, and let's get those little screws back in. Let's get one of them going. They're even hard to fit on the tip of the screwdriver. They're so small. Okay, so I'm going to put my thumb on there to hold it down so it doesn't get away from me. And I'm going to try putting the screw in, but I got to hold the phone upside down so you're not going to see for a sec. I'll feed it in there. Oh, messed up. Let's try that again. Screw back on here. Okay. I'm going to hold that part down again. I'm going to hold the phone upside down. And it's in there. Okay. Let's get the other screw down in there. Again, I'm going to hold the phone upside down. It makes it a little easier. And I'm going to screw that one down. All right. So now everything's back in. I'm going to put the back cover back on. Put it on top there, push it down, push it forward. That's it. All you gotta do is get your pen lobe screwdriver and screws, which it's 2 of them. Put them back in. Which at first they seem like they're super tiny, but after you've done the other 2, these don't seem so bad. All right, now those are back in. Now if I did everything correct, the phone should come on. Hold the power down, up, and there we go. So you let the phone boot up again, and the Apple light will go out. And you gotta turn it on again, and it should be done. And mine came with like an 85% charge, so I already turned it on once and I saw everything was working fine. I saw it had an 85% charge. So that's about it. I just wanted to take it apart again for you so that you could see how to hook it up. So keep watching.